Did you know that Britain is a world leader when it comes to innovation? Some of the world's fastest cars, cleverest gadgets, and even the technology inside this phone are made here. Britain is full of new ideas and cutting-edge technology, and I'm hoping to see some of it. The British love gadgets, and when it comes to innovators, James Dyson is world-class. He invented the bagless vacuum cleaner, and this is his headquarters, where all the magic happens. It took 5 years, over 5,000 prototypes, and a lot of hard work and imagination to design Dyson's bagless vacuum cleaner. Tom Crawford is a senior engineer. How do Dyson push the boundaries of innovation and technology?
Well, we employ over 650 engineers and scientists to look at every aspect of our machine. We develop our own motors, we have microbiologists, fluid experts, noise experts, to really optimize every aspect of the performance of these machines.
How do you meet the needs of the international market?
Well, we sell machines in over 50 different countries, so we have a really good understanding of what they want and what they need. And for example, for Japan, we know that their rooms are much smaller, and we design a product to suit their demands, which is much smaller than the European models.
Excellent. Can you show me around your latest technology?
Yeah, please.
I've used one of these before. Yeah, they're excellent.
Dyson Airblade is the fastest, most hygienic the Dyson Digital engine pushes air out up to 400 miles an hour and dries your hand in under 10 seconds.
Awesome. What about this here?
Okay, experts in moving air. We've looked at the domestic fan, bladeless fan, which pulls air through the middle. It's very smooth, non-buffeting airflow and very safe.
That's excellent, isn't it? And oh, it doubles up nicely as a hairdryer too. How are you going to go into the future for Dyson?
Well, I can't tell you what our secrets are, obviously. No, but we've got a very exciting plan of products for the next 10 years and plan of research for the next 20 years. And we're also obviously looking to launch fantastically exciting products like the new Dyson Digital Slim. Now, this uses another Dyson Digital motor, which is very lightweight and powerful.
No cord?
No cord, cordless, batteries. Okay. Have a go.
Got to have a go. Oh, smooth. Loving that. Tell you what, Tom, thank you very much indeed for showing me around. While I'm here, do you want me to just quickly...
Yeah, just tidy up for us. And...
Yeah, feel free. No worries.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay.
You want to see it one more time, guys?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Did you know that Britain is a world leader when it comes to innovation? Some of the world's fastest cars, cleverest gadgets, and even the technology inside this phone are made here. Britain is full of new ideas and cutting-edge technology, and I'm hoping to see some of it. The British love gadgets, and when it comes to innovators, James Dyson is world-class. He invented the bagless vacuum cleaner, and this is his headquarters, where all the magic happens. It took 5 years, over 5,000 prototypes, and a lot of hard work and imagination to design Dyson's bagless vacuum cleaner. Tom Crawford is a senior engineer. How do Dyson push the boundaries of innovation and technology?
Well, we employ over 650 engineers and scientists to look at every aspect of our machine. We develop our own motors, we have microbiologists, fluid experts, noise experts, to really optimize every aspect of the performance of these machines.
How do you meet the needs of the international market?
Well, we sell machines in over 50 different countries, so we have a really good understanding of what they want and what they need. And for example, for Japan, we know that their rooms are much smaller, and we design a product to suit their demands, which is much smaller than the European models.
Excellent. Can you show me around your latest technology?
Yeah, please.
I've used one of these before. Yeah, they're excellent.
Dyson Airblade is the fastest, most hygienic hand dryer. It uses the Dyson digital motor, which rotates at over 5 times the speed of a Formula One engine, pushes air out up to 400 miles an hour and dries your hand in under 10 seconds.
Awesome. What about this here?
Okay, experts in moving air, we've looked at the domestic fan and we've produced a bladeless fan which pulls air through the middle. It's very smooth, non-buffeting airflow and very safe.
That's excellent, isn't it? And oh, it doubles up nicely as a hairdryer too. How are you going to go into the future for Dyson?
Well, I can't tell you what our secrets are, obviously. No, but we've got a very exciting plan of products for the next 10 years and plan of research for the next 20 years. And we're also obviously looking to launch fantastically exciting products like the new Dyson Digital Slim. Now, this uses another Dyson Digital motor, which is very lightweight and powerful.
No cord?
No cord, cordless, batteries, have a go.
Got to have a go. Oh, smooth. Loving that. Tell you what, Tom, thank you very much indeed for showing me around. While I'm here, do you want me to just quickly...
Yeah, just tidy up for us.
Yeah, feel free. No worries.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I think now it's time to discuss. So, who want to start?
Okay, I would like to start. In this case, we could see in the video that this person called Dyson created a very interesting machine that helps to, as I can see, it helps to clean the house and do stuff like that. It helps to clean in the house, as I could see. So it reminds me a little to the cartoons or to the 80s cartoons. I don't know if you know it, but the name was the Supersonics. It was a family from the future in those moments, but I realized that some things that that family had in the cartoon we had now, and that one of those things was those kind of machines that helps to clean the house, and this invention of this person called Dyson.
Okay, for me, is a very interesting video because I know this Great Britain is the main team about the leader of the technology. According this video, you heard me, guys?
Yes.
Okay. According to this video, the Great Britain is a leader in technology. I know this, every day they're using technology in different kinds, like cell phones, electronic devices, and car for its speed. They more important, the engines, the best engines for the faster cars. The invention of another thing, the invention of the backless vacuum cleaners from Dyson company. I heard about they don't use, the bags, only use a special motor, without sound. It's very quiet motors, or minimum sound. This company, the Dyson company sells around the 50 countries. This vacuum are the different sizes. More depends on the customer and using mostly in hotels, for cleaning, the rooms. This technology helps us, in free environment pollution, for the vacuum without airbags. Also, this technology used on hand dryers, the faster hand dryers, and this helps, in different places, like a theater, a lot of customers before They go to the bathroom, sometimes use, paper towels for hand dry, dryer the hands. But in this case, the technology helps, the more, the hand dryers faster, with only like 4 miles per hour, the 4 seconds, it's very quick about that. This huge helps because helps, not to not contaminate, the environment. Also this is a great help for help you cleaning at homes, especially for for different houses, for cleaning the carpet, because they don't have they have a special size, depends on the size of the carpets or rugs. Okay, what do you think, Mr. Palate?
Okay, thank you. According to the video, my point of view is that I don't know if I thought that Japan was the leader of the technology, but as Joan said, is in the video said, it is Great Britain and England. For me, technology is necessary, but also it is something that we have to be careful when we create technology and when we manage technology. Technology nowadays let us, for example, study, working in many useful things that we really need to develop in our daily lives. And what else? One of the disadvantages of technology is that through technology we can become more lazy. For example, before many years ago, if we wanted to know something, the people used to go to the library, researching the books, reading a lot, and that way was good because while they were reading, they were knowing more and more. But nowadays we only have to turn on our computer, type what we want to learn, and we have the information, a lot of information. But sometimes it could be bad because it doesn't allow us to research deeper, and I think it is a disadvantage of technology. Through technology also we are losing our social life. For example, we don't share special moments with the family as many years ago. But I think we can control technology, but it depends of us. And what else? And according to the video, what we said about cleaning, I think for me it is very useful. For what? Because for example, some years ago, if you want to wash our clothes, we had to go to or in our house we had to wash by hand. Okay, but now we can wash by a washing machine, and it is more useful because we save time. Uh, we save time and we can develop another activities, and it helps to the persons which are encouraged to from home. In this case, typically the mom in the house, she has to do many things in the house, cleaning, cooking, and study with her children. And through technology, I think it can be help her. I think so.
Okay, Well, I I don't know what year the video we saw was from, but I was struck or kind of surprised by the artifacts that I see in the video. The truth is that technology is different in each country, you know, depending on the maybe on the economic situation of the country. Also, I think that often money is not the only thing that a country need to create great things. As was mentioned in the video, the creation of the vacuum need many scientists and experts as well as many prototypes. But above of all, I think that the most important thing that was mentioned in the video was the imagination. You know, for me, imagination is a product of intelligence maybe that people have, and it is the most important thing when we want to create something. So everything that we create has a benefit, you know. I wish that everything that we create was for positive purpose, but you know that there are some things that humans create, but they are used for bad things. What else? Okay. As we know, technology is advancing or processing rapidly, and I think that in a near future, maybe we will have many useful things that hopefully can benefit everyone, maybe to improve our lifestyles, our health, or something like that. Another thing that you all mentioned or said was that we all thought that that Japan or China were the countries with the most technological development or advances, but in the video says that Great Britain is the leader of the leading country in innovation, right? And and as you see in the last part of the video, it says innovation is Great Britain. You know, it's kind of funny, but I think that all these countries have a good technological development, and for me, this is another reason to live in a foreign country or moving abroad. Okay, so Fabricio, I don't know if you are talking, but I think your mic.
Yes, yes, yes. I remember that all of you talk. Okay. It seems to me, according to this video, the main point of this is that the technology is very useful for the human because it helps in many ways. I think that the technology and gadgets help just not in a particular situation. Is also help in many ways like education, science, medicines, especially in the engineers is really useful when the technology um, um, continues to improve or gather some special things. That is the main point about this video that mentioned the speakers. So for that reason, is the technology help us in many ways, and also depends on the person, depends on the country that the technology can be useful in a good way and in a bad way. But the most the most important point that the people use it in a good way because it also helping especially in improve the life or the of the humans And also that is that I can see about this video.
I
Now,
can
talking about technology, I'd like to make some questions. The first one is, do you like gadgets and technology? Why or why not? For me, I do like the technology because with technology, as you said before, we can do a lot of things and we can improve our life in so many ways. I think in the just talking about the airplanes, there is a short period of time between the first plane and the time when the man arrived to the moon. There are, if I'm not wrong, there are 66 years between the first airplane and when the man arrived to the moon, and that makes me realize that the technology is improving and developing in developing in so fast. In some scientific say that in these last decades, the technology were developed faster than the 1,000 years before. That is why now we have something like our cell phones. We can do stuff like these, the video calls, watching each other. Perhaps we are not in the same place because we are we are long so far away from each other. So I think technology can help to do this, and also we can communicate between other countries with other people, knowing them, knowing their language, knowing their culture. So for that reason, I like technology. I like to imagine what is going to be next. If we can go to other planets and establish our population there, like this a project to by Elon Musk to send humans to Mars. I think it's interesting, and technology will help us to do that. What do you think, Leslie?
Okay. Well, from my point of view, I think we all enjoy electronic devices and technology. Why? The answer for me is very easy. And it is because it makes our lives easier, you know. A clear example can be letters. You know, before communicating with a person was kind of complicated because letters that took a long time to reach to their destination. Even worse, if you want to communicate with a person that was for that was from another city or country, it take even more time. So what happens now? The advance of technology has allowed us to write a message on our phone or our computer, and then you have to have internet, and then just to present the message, and in a few minutes you can communicate with that person, even if the another person is in another part of the world, maybe in the United States, in Great Britain, or also in Japan. It doesn't matter where. The thing is that now technology allow us to communicate with people of different parts of the world, and that's amazing. I think that is the most important reason why people enjoy having gadgets, having cell phone, electronic devices, because this is the reason, because it makes our lives more easier.
Okay. Based on the question, yes, I do. I really like gadgets and I really like technology because allow me to do many things, many things. For example, I I learned to cook through technology. I learned to play guitar through technology. I learned many things through technology. Um, and also because it allowed me to, as we said, it's allowed me to communicate with other people, and it allowed me study. Uh, it is very useful technology and gadgets. And what else? Gadgets, I think so. I think that's all. I like gadgets. What do you think about Giovanni?
Okay, for me, about the question, of course, I like to buy in me about the new technology gadgets. I like to all the time to buy a new phones, but they have a huge memory and an excellent camera. About the technology, I love it because I can use in different ways for my academic activities. All the time, in my case, I must learn the new technology because this allows me, to engage in better way for doing my activities. I can say also all the time the technology changing, that is very essential to maintain update. For example, I can show you guys in 1980, I bought this device. I paid $150. In 1953, I was in the Chicago, Illinois. Franklin device. I paid $150. It's only special words. One special word and translated the sound. But right now, you are very, new students, generations. They have everything, in the cell phone. Everything, the cell phone, different applications, different. This is the change in the technology. For me, it's very complicated. We hope, because I am 47 years old, but all the time I have my family, I have my sister help me, to maintain update about the technology, guys. But this is the reason, in the 1990s, in the century first, 21st century, Okay, guys, this is my point of view.
Okay, based on the question, I really like the gadgets and technology. I consider that this is like communication, knowledge, and fun for all age, children, teenagers, and adults, because they can use in different ways, and also they can. Some of you mentioned communicate, enjoy some application, and use for different things like take photos, listen music, or read some books. I think that is my point of view, that the majority of the people like the gadgets and the technology because it's really useful for us.
Now, the second question is, what is your most important gadget? For me, is this little device of here. For me, is this, and I think you'll be agree with me. With this, we can do a lot of things like calls, video calls, send message, and stuff like that. The most favorite activity that I like to do with this little device is to listen to music. Actually, I think I had two gadgets. This smartphone and headphones, because I can connect with the smartphone and listen to music everywhere. So that is why I like these two kinds of gadgets, because with cell phone we can do a lot of things. We can improve our life. Also, we can communicate with a person that are so far away from us, and we can send them message or see them through video calls or stuff like that. So I think cell phone is my most important gadget. Cell phone and headphones. So what do you think, Les?
Same here. As you mentioned, I think for all of us, our cell phones or mobiles are the most important gadget that we have, because we can say that we have everything in just one thing. As you mentioned, all the benefits and all the activities that we can do just using our cell phones. Maybe another important gadget that I consider that I have is my computer, my laptop in this case. Why? Maybe because sometimes I consider that use a computer is more easier than typing on my cell phone and something like that. It also helps me to do my assignments, my meetings, and now I think it is the most essential thing that teachers can have, because now you know that education or classes are virtual, so it is essential. And for us it's kind of essential too, because we are going to start a pre-professional service, so we need to use our computer to create maybe slides, or to create different activities that engage or call the attention of our students. What about you, Carlitos?
Yes, for me, it's also my cell phone. My cell phone is the main gadget that I like and I enjoy. Because through it we can I can do many important things that for me that I consider are useful and essential, and also for my joy, I think, and for to develop my hobbies, to take some interesting pictures, to have memory important great memories about important things and aspects and moments of my life. And I think my cell phone is the main useful gadget.
Okay, according to the second question, for me, the most important gadget is my smartphone, because for me, it is like a small computer. But it's depending, is a good smartphone or the no good smartphone. For me, I can use the best one because it's my job, because all the time I work with these gadgets. But in this device, I can, allows me to connect with emails easily. I have 10 emails in my labor, academic, different jobs. It can also navigate WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, and also in addition, this electronic device helps me in special occasions to take, videos, also the photos in special moments. And definitely, the smartphone is fundamental piece for me, because I can use in different tasks, whether in academic or labor activities.
Yes, I agree with all of you, because the phone and smartphone and the laptops are the most important gadget that the people can use and also can take anywhere, because the smartphone is very small. You can carry in your pocket, in your bag or in your jacket, and so it's, I think that is the more important thing. And also the laptop, because you can, it's also small, it's a little small, and you can carry mm, in your back, and also it's useful for the teachers and some professional people, and so I think so.
Okay, interesting. Now the last question is, would you like to use any of Dason's products? For me, no, because in my house those products will get damaged in very soon. So I think that they to buy them, it will be a waste of time, because I think those products can be useful for in some kinds of houses. In my house, there are a lot of dust, so that dust will damage the internal machines of this device. So I think I prefer to clean my house by myself and not to use Dyson products. What do you think, Liz?
Okay. In my case, I will like it, especially the hand dryer that we see first. I think if it makes me my days more easier, because I hate when I wash my hands. I hate when they are all wet, and for me, I'm a kind of lazy person, and maybe I just shaking it for dryer. Yes, I know. But because I'm kind of of strange or rare because I don't like to use the same towel to dry my hands every time that I wash it. So I think this machine that dry your hands in 10 seconds, I think it's a great invention, and I would like to have one in my house.
Okay, from the point of view, I would like to know more devices of that person because the for the hands dryer it is useful, but I think it is so noisy. For me, in my house is a little, it's kind of small, and I think it would be so noisy in my house. I prefer to dry my hands by a towel or by a paper, by a zero paper, or what Leslie said. I think she said that she dries her hands using her clothes, I think. Okay, okay. But I would like to know more devices of that person so that I can select one of them.
I'm sorry. In my case, I prefer, the hand dryer, absolutely, because this device maintain clean, the bathroom. Everybody, Kiro, Takumi, the theater, the public place. You go to the bathroom inside, you see the hand dryer, because this keep the environment clean and avoid contamination by germs. For me, the best thing for me is the hand dryer.
Mauricio, we cannot hear you.
According to the last question, I think that could we can use any let me see. Right. Any Dyson products, because I think that is a little famous. I don't know about that, to be honest, but maybe I can use.
Okay, guys, so I think that's all for today. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thanks for sharing your ideas. That is all for today. Thanks so much.